Good evening, one and all. It's Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. It's Friday night. That means it's time for the Friday Night Ragchew on a VE3 ZOE repeater here in Hamilton, Ontario. We're just waiting for our hostess with the mostess to come in and pick it up. And that would be VE3LBI, Larry, situated on the West Mountain here in Hamilton. Trusting the net goes well, and everybody's welcome. Everybody with a call sign, that is. Unless you're following along on YouTube.
ZOE Ragchew on 443.075. Has a plus offset and no tone is required. My call sign is Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo, India. And my first name is Larry, located on East Hamilton Mountain. It's an open net to join the conversation. Please give us your call sign and your name. And that tells you about yourself, the equipment, or anything like that, or whatever you want to add to the conversation. And before we start, I'd like to thank Terry from VA3IMW for the use of that repeater. Also, please remember we have a repeater with very good coverage in Ontario, so no religion, politics, or foul language. Last but not least, please let the repeater drop so others can get into our conversation. Also, on a quick note, Mac is live streaming it. Look up VA3IMW for the dash live and on YouTube. So, anyways, we get check-ins for Friday night ZOE Ragchew. Come on in, please. Victor Echo. Victor Echo 3, and couldn't get the rest of it again.
Delta Victor.
How you doing, Dave?
You're doing good, Larry. Just trying out a little handheld. I picked up a couple of Wolfgang 888S radios, 16 channel. Just cheapy throwaway radios, so I thought I'd program one up and give it a try.
Very good, Dave. Yep. Not quite as strong, obviously, as the bass. You were a little staticky, but you did whatever you did there. You moved into a sweeter spot.
I'm going to record and turn in my desk there here. Like I said, so I don't really expect much from them, but they seem to be working. Okay, Larry, I'll let you continue with the net. Just wanted to give you a check-in. Hope all is well, and all is well with everyone listening.
Thanks very much, Dave. Yep, you're definitely, don't be moving around with that in the house there because you dropped off, but you came back up. So appreciate it, Dave. All right, anybody else checking in Friday night ZOE Ragchew? Come on in.
Yeah, it's Brandon Bell. Looking at that, Larry. Going in for my dinner. VE3, every kind of junk. VA3NCA.
Victor Echo 3 India Uniform Kilowatt.
Victor Alpha 3 Bravo Tango.
Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey.
VA3XLJ. VA3CP. Alright, who am I missing here? I got NFL, EKJ, NCA, IUK, BT, IMW, XLJ, and CP. Did I miss anybody? Please come forward. Pick up Al first. He's probably going to go for supper shortly. How's the work week been, Al?
Doing good. Just want to get checked in, Larry. I'm in the house. Got my dinner cooking. The wife's gone up for the night. Well, till 11 or midnight. Watching the grandkids. Other than that, I just want to get checked in so I can go watch my dinner so I don't starve to death. Yeah, he's for NFL.
Okay, thanks all very much and enjoy your dinner there. Thanks for checking in too. All right, next up we got Bill, VE3EKJ. Come on in, Bill.
How do, Larry, and the group? Not much to say. I got my naps in today, which for an old duffer is most important. And I'm just watching the ball game. Toronto's playing the Yankees. Oh my, the Yankee pitchers had a bad start. It's only the bottom of the second. New York's at bat, but they already had to pull their pitcher because the Blue Jays hit them for 4 runs, and they just kept wearing him out for a number of pitchers. He pitched over 66 pitches in two times that up for the inning, because they just kept hitting foul balls, getting a piece of it. Looks like a good game, and the Yankees are normally, as most people know, a very, very strong team. I love watching my Blue Jays because it's the only Toronto team I can cheer for, because I was 15 years old the last time the Leafs won the cup anyways, and I think I'll be long in my grave before they win again, Larry.
Yeah, where are they playing, Bill? In Toronto? Or no, I guess they're playing in New York, are they?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're on a handheld, right?
Yep. Oh, is it wavering?
No, just a rush in the background from it, that's all. Not like you're making the repeater okay. I was just listening for a minute and I could hear like a rush in the background from it.
Reminds me of one of my first jobs 100 years ago. Worked for the Hamilton Coaxial Company. We used to say you went up a pole, came down a Russian.
Very good, Bill. Anything else before I pass her down?
Nope. I'm just scratching the cat, patting the dog.
All right, very good. All right, up next we have Wade, VA3NCA, VE3LBI. Come on in, Wade.
VA3LBI, VA3NCA. Good evening, Larry, and good evening, everybody else on net tonight. Good to hear everybody. Happy that the week is done. I was at work the last couple of days in a row, so traveling back and forth in, and got home maybe, I don't know, a while ago. Had an old man nap and just got up a few minutes ago, so made sure I got to the radio and keyed up to say hi. There's quite a list forming, so sounds like we'll have a good turnout for the night. Not much else to add at this point, so I will send it back to you there, Larry, via 3NCA.
Okay, thanks very much, Wade. And up next we have Bill, VE3UK, VE3LBI. Welcome back, Bill.
Yep, thanks a lot, Larry. Yeah, good to be back. It was nice to be on the trailer, but always nice to get back and sleep in my own bed, but it was nice. Didn't do any radio while I was out there. Did some reading, did some hiking, and of course enjoyed the campfire. So quite a list behind me, so that's all I have from here. So thanks for doing it, Larry.
Didn't do any rock climbing or anything, Bill?
Nah, no rock climbing. No place to really rock climb there.
Okay, very good. All right, up next we got Al, VA3BT, VE3LBI. Come on in, Al.
Hey, good evening, Larry and everybody on frequency. Just glad to be home for the weekend. It's been a long week. I know it's a short week, but it was a long week. We ended up going to the cottage last weekend, and then I came home for the day and then headed back up to Barrie. So not a whole lot on my end. Just gonna chill this weekend. Not much. Of course, cut the grass and catch up on everything else. But anyways, we'll hand it back over to you there, Larry. VA3BT.
Very good, Al. Listen, a question for you. Was that a planned weekend last weekend up at the cottage?
Yeah, it was, my mom wanted everybody up there, so, because we're a big family, there was 44 of us up there. Majority of us ended up renting Airbnbs. There wasn't quite enough room in that cottage, but it was one hell of a party over the weekend. It was good. It was good to see everyone, and everyone got together.
44. That's quite the group. I take it you took the dogs up with you too?
No, my sister-in-law stayed with the dogs. That's 44. Remember, there's 8 siblings here, so I'm the oldest of the 8. And then you're talking about nieces, nephews. 44.
Well, I'll tell you, that's quite a group. And of course, you guys, I guess, grandsons and granddaughters with that too, right?
Yes. My brother's kid there, she has kids. Yeah, that's right.
Must have been fun to feed everybody, Al.
It was. You know what? It's funny. We rented one of them big barbecues from a rental place, and thank God we did, because me and my brother, the two of us were manhandling that thing, man. It was just crazy. I didn't think we ever stopped cooking.
That sounds like you must have had a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. A lot of booze was consumed and a lot of eats, but it was fun.
But you know, that's what it's all about with family too. To get together like that and have a big group. I haven't got too much of mine left. Aunts and uncles. I don't think you get any left. They're all gone now. So I know we used to get together up in Scarborough, or as they call it, Scarberia, at my uncle's place. And there was always something going on up there, some type of tune or something in the basement. Somebody playing the spoon, somebody playing the harmonica, and somebody playing the guitar or something. There was always something going on.
Oh yeah, no, it was good. It was good seeing everyone and good having everyone together. Even my sister probably took a kick in there because they came down from Providence, which is Rhode Island. So they drove 10 hours to come down for the long weekend to head back. They came down for like a couple of days and then headed back. 10-hour drive. It's crazy.
That'd be quite a trip for them. So, all right, I take everything. How about your room and board up there? You find any more what's going on?
Yeah, and we've so it looks like the boss signed. They've got a condo set up. So probably another week, too. I'd say about 2 weeks. I should be set up in one.
I guess you got to get the furniture and stuff. Now, do they supply a stove and fridge in there, or no? You got to get one of those too.
No, there's this stove, fridge, washer, dryer, furniture. There's actually a furniture place not too far from there. They actually deliver to, right? So we'll furnish it up. We're not going to fully furnish it up, just enough for what I need, right?
Nope, absolutely. TV or something when you get bored or whatever. Like you say, you have to figure out something maybe for an antenna if you can.
Yeah, I'll sort that out. I just got to be careful how I do it because there are rules at these condos.
Absolutely. All right, Al. Anything else?
No, we'll let you carry on there. Hopefully you pick up a bunch more. We'll let you carry on. We'll be listening along. VA3VT.
Yep. All right. Not a problem. I just read here. What we got in here? Bill checked on YouTube. Wade, Al did, and Chuck is checking into Reggie's net, I guess, first before he comes over. So, not a problem. All right. Matt just said, we're into the September the 5th. Yeah, it's September's already here, so let's not rush things. I don't want to see December too quick. Anyways, Mac, you're up. VA3IMW ZOE.
There you go, Larry. I guess question number one today is how many shopping days till Christmas? Hi. Anyways, a wonderful week. 4 days went by like a house on fire. It was busy, but I guess when you got so much to do, you know what? We reward ourselves with a day off in order to get back to work and find out you got to do 5 days work in 4 days. And somehow we managed to get through it with some level of sanity left. Kind of sounds like today was a work from home day for a lot of people. Anyways, the traffic that I saw today was indicative of not a lot of people on the road. So trip up and down was wonderful. Just a little bit of a snarl at intersection of number 6 and 403. Toronto bound. So the Hamilton bound side was once we got past the left hand being stopped and slowed down, and it was pretty quick. Other than that, looking forward to getting an early night's rest tonight. Whoever organized our company golf tournament, I got us set up for an 8 o'clock tee off in Guelph. So we're supposed to be checked in and ready to go at 7:30 in the morning. So that means my get up and go time tomorrow on my restful weekend is going to be half an hour earlier than what it would normally be when going to work. Anyways, you can tell I didn't organize this one, but I think it's worthwhile to get out, get some fresh air, rub shoulders with some cohorts and whack a tiny little white ball around with a club that's ill designed for the task. It's called whack something, and I can't say the second word. But there's going to be a lot of that. Anyways, what else? What else, indeed? I worked your favorite friend Joe Bondi down at Long Point Provincial Park. Strangely enough, had never worked that park before, so an additional one in the log. And seems that he's intent on showing up and saying hi to us on the 21st of September, which is right around the corner. And if I don't say it now, Bill's going to remind me. 21st of September, Pier 4 Park, 11 a.m. Everybody's welcome. That's about it for now, Larry. Well, a good group of folks here. You can certainly tell it's the cooler weather. It's September, and everybody's cozying up to their nice warm radio on a Friday night.
Yep, absolutely, Mac. Yeah. No, it definitely has cooled off. Quite breezy, windy today. As a matter of fact, a lot of traffic was slowed down, I guess, up in the Skyway heading Niagara bound, only for the fact of the wind. So, but anything else, Mac, before I pass her down?
Nothing I can think of that's an immediate necessity. So I'll let you check the world around and see who else is out there. Looks like Chuck is back. Anyways, I'll let you pick him up.
Okay. All right, before I pick up on you, is there anybody else checking into the Friday night ZOE Ragchew? My call sign, Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo India. Come on in. All right, we got Vanya next, VA3XLJ. Come on in, Vanya, VA3LBI.
VA3LBI, VA3XLJ. Good evening, Larry, and everybody listening and on that. So, not much on my end. I did manage to enjoy the week, short week also for me. Like, I guess most of us had a long weekend, so it was good. Like, actually, I had an extra long weekend because my last week was also a short week because in September we get 1 day extra for the let's call it the back to school thingamajigger, and for the Labor Day, so we have a 4-day weekend. So that was really good. And as an average old man, I did actually have a nap today, 2 in between 5 and 6. I woke up and had Martin, and now we went to get a coffee for me, some drink for him, and listening to the net. Other than that, I really not much happening on my side.
Are you back on days for a while, Vanya?
No, this is my last week of the day shift. So last week and this week I was the days, and I'm going into my rotation when I go on 4 weeks of afternoons.
Oh boy, okay. So a couple of weeks of days and then 4 weeks of afternoons. Did you ask for the afternoons, or is it like your schedule?
It's a schedule, and the mainly because of Martin, because that's the only way we can kind of function somewhat. It's a little bit taxing for me because I don't get to see anyone for a month. But when I finally get to the day shift part, the first week I pretty much have to, how I say this, not to introduce myself to everyone in the house, but to kind of get used to it, to live with everyone. And next thing it goes like it's afternoon, but it is what it is. You know what? When my wife goes to retirement, or where she retires a few years from now, then we're gonna see the things are gonna be a little bit better. But now we are doing, I guess what we have every so often when we work different shifts. What I have to do is let me see this. I don't know what I have to do, but anyways, I have to. Oh my God, we have to take the vacation days, because when our shift overlaps, it's a little bit tough. But so far we are managing right.
Completely understand, Vanya. Yeah, it would be a little rough when you get overlap like that. So, okay. Anything else? before I pass it down?
No, I'm gonna stay here for duration and see and see what comes next.
Very good, Vanya. Thanks for joining in. All right, Dave, you're up. VA3CP, VE3LBI. How you making out?
Yeah, VA3LBI, VA3CP. Doing all right. Getting around pretty good compared to last time. So getting experience at it, I guess now. Yeah, over the ophthalmologist for eye injection today. So boy, my eye is really sore today. It's really scratchy. Unusually so. It's sometimes you get a good one, sometimes you get it's not so good. So just take the good with the bad, I guess. Should be okay by morning. The cornea will heal from where they put that little clip in there that holds your eyelids open while they do the injection. And just a question to Wade, did you get a copy of that a brochure that I sent you and have a chance to look at it? Wade, VA3CP.
VA3CP, VA3MCA. I did get your email. There wasn't an attachment. I was going to bring that up. I'm not sure if you posted it to me in Discord. I did see that, though, but thanks for reminding me. I was going to go follow up with you to see if the attachment just got missed. I just pulled it up now, and yeah, there's no attachment unless you sent it another way. Back to you.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I didn't put the attachment on it. Oh, darn. All right, I'll do that right now.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll take a look. I appreciate any of the input that anybody has for that. By the way, I just posted the last version I looked at, which was over a year ago, to the Discord a little while ago. So thanks for doing that. Back to you, Larry.
Okay, anything else, Dave?
No, I guess I'm done for now. I don't think I've got anything else, so carry on, VA3CP.
All right, any other check-ins? Friday night, ZOE Ragchew. My call sign, Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo India. Come on in.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. Victor Echo 3, Victor Yankee Tango.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot Portable.
All right, let's bring in the portable first.
Hey Larry, how are you? Thanks for doing the net. Just out for a walk. Pretty nice day today. Quite windy though. Right now it's about 20. Feeling cooler than that because there's a bit of a breeze. But this is my kind of weather. Back to you, Larry.
Absolutely, Vern. Yeah, you don't have to be sweating when you're walking out there. Like you say, a nice breeze. Actually, it was kind of, we were outside this afternoon, and when the clouds come across that sun, but even with the temperature up, that breeze was cool.
Yeah, it definitely was. Definitely. And it's a cool breeze right now. A little bit overcast up here in Waterdown. A little bit of cloud cover, not a lot. But I know the thermometer says 20, but it's feeling cooler than that. I got a light jacket on.
Yes, sir, absolutely. All right. Anything else, Vern, before I pass it back up to, who am I going up to? Got to find out where I was there. I got it. Anything else, Vern?
No, that's it for now. I should be around for another 15 or 20 minutes. Thanks for staying with you. 3CR.
Very good. Give us a shout when you're cutting off and whatever, so we know you're gone if you wish. Not a problem. Okay, Chuck, you're in. VA3CJZ, VE3LBI.
All right, I better start my timer. Good evening, Larry, and all on net. And Vern out for his walk. I just came back from a walk myself, my regular every other day walk there. It's I timed it. It's 1.1 kilometers that I do. So 500 meters there, a little shopping, and then 500 meters back. And I'm pooped when I get home. So anyways, let's start off with the fact that a big gust of wind came in today just before 5 p.m. and destroyed our antique patio umbrella, a wooden
is going to be very disappointed. I sent her a text. So, yeah, right. It wasn't that bad, the wind. I was planning on going out and closing it, and I didn't get there in time. One big gust just came in, and that was it. Other than that, I made contact with Steve and Mark today out at Devil's Punch Bowl, and that was a four-fer apparently. So I helped them out there with spotting him on my AC Log DX page. They weren't getting their contacts fast enough, so I think that kind of helped. Other than that, there's a big Asian contest on. Looks like they're all on starting up now on 15 meters. Back to you, Larry.
Oh, very good. Next up there for the umbrella. What you say? It's a wooden one. What is it, like wood with the cloth on it?
Yeah, so everything is wood. The spokes for the that hold the fabric up. Normally it's metal. This is all wood. The entire thing.
Oh wow! And it actually break them?
Yeah, it busted a couple of them off there. So hopefully I could repair them.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could. Like you say, it's been around for a while. So, something else I was going to mention. You're talking about anniversaries. Just for fun today, I decided to go back and check. It took me a bit to find it. How long the actual Ragchew's been going? I never realized it. This is 4 years and 10 months.
Oh wow! Well, congratulations. So 2 more months. So let's see now. So November. 1st of December should be 5 years then, or somewhere around there.
Yeah, the 1st of November it'll be 5 years. So I haven't done it all myself all the time. Other people have helped me out with stuff, but taking it over. But I was surprised. I didn't realize it was that long. But I happened to find a thing in Facebook on our page and skip back to it, and it was kind of interesting because I was thinking, you're talking about how long your Wednesday night A-Reg's been going, and I thought, geez, I wonder how long this one's been going. But yeah, anyways, it's 4 years and 10 months.
Oh, way to go, Larry. You're still going strong. And, time flies as you get older, right? And when you're young, time doesn't go by fast enough. So that's just the cycle of life. But anyways, very good, yeah. I lost my files. I may have some paper logs that go back to when I first started it. So that'll be a project for me to do.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to find those. Okay, anything else before I pass her down here?
Yeah, no, just, I know John went to Manitowoc. It was in July of either 2018 or 2019. If somebody knows the exact year, that'd be great, because I know it was mid-July in either 2018 or 2019, so I'm not exactly sure. So, anyways, very good, Larry. I'll let you continue on. VA3CJZ.
Yep, not a problem. You know who would know? Dave, and I can't remember his call sign. The fellow out, what is it, Dundas, Ancaster Way? I can't think of his call sign offhand.
Oh, Dave's Gone Amateur, DGA.
Yes, he would know. He would know for sure, because I think he went with him.
Oh, he was one of the guys. I didn't know that. Okay, very good, Larry. Thanks.
Yep, okay, not a problem. All right, up next we got Ed. VE3VYT, VE3LBI. Come on in, Ed.
Hi, Larry. VE3VYT. Yeah, it's been a great week. Thoroughly enjoyed last weekend. Made it to, let me see here, I made it to a park every day this week, even though not all of them were for activating. Only been activating twice, on Sunday at the Area 8, the last day of the season, and yesterday at Valence. The other days, I managed to make it to the park for the purpose of having a hike and enjoying myself without having any pressures from radio. So it's been a great time. The weather's been fantastic, I'd say, and the propagation's been darn good. Yesterday I got some New Zealand and Argentina and Uruguay on the radio, so it was pretty good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That's all I got for now. Back to you, Larry.
Okay, very good, Ed. And I was going to mention also, Chuck, I didn't realize that, was it Mark? I think it's Mark and Steve were out activating. I didn't get any notification about it. I was looking, normally I pick up stuff on Discord.
Well, I think Steve was the one who spotted himself on the spotting page. And I actually got a text from Mark saying they were looking for check-ins there, and I had no problems hearing them today. So, I think they ended up 15 or 16.
They should have drove down the road there. They could have done a 5 for, or like, or not a 5 for, but a 4 for at Devil's Punch Bowl just down the street. They could have actually done 5 Park Road.
Yeah, I think they're working up to that.
It's only about, I don't think it's half a kilometer down the street from it, from the Devil's Punch Bowl. It's right at, I forgot the name of the falls there. Dave, what's the name of the falls, please? VA3CB, VA3IMW.
Where are you thinking of?
Down from Devil's Punch Bowl there. What's the name of the falls just below it there, to the, I guess it would be the north of it, off the Mount Boulevard there. What's the name of that? I can't remember the name of the park you can go into there. I think it's the same thing as the name of the falls.
You mean Mount Albion Conservation Area?
Down the street, Dave. Head north, where you can, it's also a 2 for, not a 4 for, but a 2 for. It's on the northeast side.
Broker?
No, too far. You're way over. Right on the brow. I can look it up. Never mind. I'll see if I can find it on here. I can't think. It's not is it Butternut Falls or something?
Well, that's right near Mount Albion.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Okay, well, Buttermilk Falls really is not a photo park, but you can get Biosphere Reserve and a bus trail there.
Right, that's what I was talking about. They could have done a 5 Park Road there.
Yeah, they could have gone up to Full Fleet as well. That's not far away either.
Yeah, because it's just down the street there from Mount Albion.
Well, actually, if you go to First Road and go south on First Road, you come up to Salt Fleet Conservation Area, and it's only a kilometer or so from the Punch Bowl.
Yeah, no, I know, but I was just talking. They were at Albion Falls, and they did a 4 for, but they had to drive down the street, whatever, half a kilometer. They could have picked up the parking lot there, beside Buttermilk Falls, and picked up, the Biosphere, and done a 5 Park Road.
They were at Devil's Punch Bowl.
No, they were at Albion. Weren't they at Albion Falls or Devil's Punch Bowl?
I think it was Park 5398 or 5358. He said originally that they were at the Devil's Punch Bowl, the HVCB, for a 4-fer. So that would have been Bruce Trail, Biosphere Reserve, the Sasko Trail, and Devil's Punch Bowl.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought they were in Albion. My mistake. I thought they were at Albion Conservation Area there. So, all right. Let me see. Run it back up here. I think Dave is. Oh, I'll give him a show. VE3DV. You still around, Dave? Well, I think Al's gone for supper. So up next is Bill, VE38KJ. Come on in, Bill.
I was on almost snapped out again there, but I was half paying attention. It's a technique I learned from my first wife, although I think she suspected at times. But it was hard to tell because I couldn't really tell if she was in a bad mood because, she was always in the same mood as she bad. Oh, well. At any rate, 4-1 for Toronto. It's fourth inning. Good game. Start in September. And I think, if nothing else, Toronto will be in the playoffs at least. Toronto would go, the fans would go crazy if the team won because they haven't had too many winning teams for quite a while. And tomorrow I have a family celebration. My younger brother and his wife are celebrating their 50th. And we're a Catholic Town family. And so they have a friend who still lives there. So he's hosting things at his place. Another neighbor parking all the cars. There'll be over 100 people there. There will be food, and we've always been a musical family. So there will be a band playing. When it's family, you don't have to pay them. That's a good thing. So that'll start at about 4 o'clock tomorrow. Keep it going through most of the evening. And I find, when you get older, you really appreciate things like that even more. Plus, we can play old geezer rock, and nobody's going to complain. Everybody's going to love it, Larry.
Yeah, where was that at, Bill? You're having it at?
Tapley Town. Right at the corner of Tapley Town Road and Mud Street.
Oh, okay, yeah, the school's up there. My daughter went there for whatever, 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I did the last 3 years of grade school there, and I grew up at the diagonal from that school. I grew up at 3rd Road East in Highland.
Excuse me. We lived out on 2nd Road East for 5 years, I guess, thereabouts. About 4 or 5 years. And then we moved back into Hamilton. We moved from Hamilton to the 2nd Road East. Do you know where Duncan's stables are on 2nd Road East?
Don't remember. I left home around in the very early 70s, about 72. So if it came after that, I wouldn't know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were, like I said, on 2nd Road East. We were there for, 4 or 5 years. Duncan Stables, I don't know how long. They were there for quite a while, actually. But I'm just trying to look here and see if I can see anything. No, see, we were in between Ridge and, I guess, Highland. Green Mountain Road and Bridge Road. We were that way to the north.
I think my younger brother had a friend live down that way, a guy named Ricky McMillan. He was right on Ridge, but it was close to between 2nd and 3rd, if I recall.
Well, it was quite interesting. There was only 2 days a week they didn't bring the horses around the track, and our back end of the house had a sunroom, fully glassed, and we could watch them trot around the track, every morning and every evening. They didn't do them all day, but morning and evening. So it was quite interesting. We got to make quite good friends with them too.
When I was a kid in the 60s, the big attraction in those days was the Beaver Park racetrack, which was just around Mud and Highway 20 Centennial Parkway. And, Friday and Saturday nights, they'd all be burning round and round and round the track, stock car races. And I also remember at the time my first introduction to ham radio. I had borrowed a couple of CB walkie-talkies, one channel, channel 14. And we used to listen to guys illegally doing a quarter mile up on Town Road. They picked that country road because there was very little traffic. And they used to use channel 14 walkie-talkies to keep track of any traffic coming, and most importantly, any police presence or whatever. And of course, being kids, we couldn't resist, because what we do is we'd wait and we'd hear them up there, and they're all having a good time, and burning up and down the road. And at the appropriate time, one of us would yell into the walkie-talkie, "Cheese it, the buzz!" And then we'd hear them all racing to get the hell out of there.
Remember that track quite well, Bill. That was the old Speedway track.
Yes, sir. It was a lot of fun. And then just down towards Ridge, coming down through the cut, there was a drive-in restaurant. And it was in the days of Speedway Park. That's where it made all its money. When Speedway Park, folded and got dismantled, bulldozed, and everything else, the restaurant there, right on the ridge of the cut, it fell on hard times. The owner lady, by that time was a widow, she tried to run it for a few years, but eventually it had to close. But a lot of the girls I went to school with, that was their first job. Those were the days. They'd actually, like at the VA&W, they'd bring your meal out on a tray and hook it on your window.
Remember that too, Bill. All right, let's not tie it up for everybody else in there. So thanks for bringing back some memories. I do remember those days too. So anything else, Bill, before I pass her down?
Nope. Nostalgia isn't what it used to be.
Oh, that's for sure. Okay, Wade, the VA3NCA VE3LBI, come on back in.
VE3LBI, VA3NCA, just listening along, and not much else to add right now, although I will mention it, Dave, I did get your file there, thank you very much. I'll put it up beside mine this weekend and take a look. I appreciate the updates. Other than that, not much else. I still have on my bench to fix my Zygu radio. It just needs a new encoder wheel, just the T-type. Well, the whole radio is just the T-type. But anyways, this particular encoder wheel is just a multifunction wheel. I have a bunch of them from other electronics projects. So I'm sure it's not a hard thing to do. It hasn't reached the top of my pile yet. So, other than that, not much else. We had actually, I guess I could say, we did reopen the for the new year. We reopened the makerspace at work. So they've put out the days that'll go in to help out with the repair cafes. So they'll still be the last Wednesdays of every month, and they got a new fleet of 3D printers. So that ought to be a little bit of fun to work on. So that was today at work as well for a short period of time, going in there and signing back up for the year. So I guess the school year is well underway again, and I'll pass it to you so you can keep picking people up. VA3NCA back to net control.
And for those that don't know, you made your your kilometers there for the month, right?
Oh yeah, I guess I should send that update out there. I did, yeah. It was such nice weather that I was able to achieve that. So I had the goal of 1,750 kilometers, and so I hit that and exceeded it just a little bit. I got to 1806, so 1,806 kilometers in the month of August for sick kids, and overall, the entire Cross Canada event raised $6.6 million for sick kids, and I think the number was combined. There was 2 million kilometers pedaled from, I can't remember how many people, but somewhere around 20,000 people took part. So a another successful year for the Great Cycle Challenge. Yeah, back to you.
Well, congratulations. I'm sure everybody congratulations on that one. So very good. I'm glad you got it, Bill, and I'm glad you guys made some money for the six kids. Perfect. Anything else?
I know that's everything for me for now, and I'll just keep listening along here. Yeah, you got a good turnout tonight, Larry.
Yep, thanks, Wade. All right, Bill. VA3IMW ZOE. What else you got for us tonight, Bill? We lost Bill. VA3IMW ZOE.
VA3 CRF rechecks. I can jump in there, Larry.
Yep, go ahead, Vern.
Just want to let you know, heading back in the house, feels a little cooler now. The wind's picked up a little bit, and it's almost a full moon out there. It looks pretty nice. Anyway, thanks for doing the net. Hope everyone has a great weekend. VA3 CRF 73.
Okay, thanks, Vern. Have a good weekend and enjoy. All right, all the best that way. And I'll mark you 7-3. All right, I'm not sure where Bill went. We'll try one more time. VA3IMW VA3IMW. We're looking for you, Bill. He disappeared somewhere. All right, Al, you're up. VA3BT.
Yeah, still here. We're listening along. Not a whole lot on my end here. Just like I said, just glad to be home for the weekend. I got a few things I got to catch up around the place here, and yeah, then we're back at it again Monday. But we're not gonna think about that right now. Other than that, we'll be just listening along. VA3BT.
When's your next set of holidays, Al?
September. Closer to, I think, almost the last week. I think it's the last week of September, or the week before that. The week before that.
And where will you go for that one? You got a spot picked out?
Yeah, there's a private campground up in Meaford area, so we're going to go up to that area there.
Oh, okay. That's not that far from home either.
No, sir. And then we got one more trip, which is our final trip, which would be Long Point. That one's for Thanksgiving, and that's pretty much it after that.
You think you'll keep the trailer in the yard again this year?
Oh, yeah. Got plenty of room here. No problem.
Yeah, okay. All right. I just wondered. You decided you're going to park it someplace else. So, hey, when you start getting into the winter months, are you going to start driving the truck up and back? Like, I know you only go up and down so much, but you figure you'll start driving the truck up that way?
Oh, most definitely. Definitely paying attention to the forecast. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, of course, if you do get some really bad weather up in Barrie, because you'll have a place of your own, you can always, pack it in for the night or whatever. You don't have to worry about coming home other than you're not home, that's all.
Yeah, that's the other reason why we got the condo, right? Because with the hotel, the boss books that for 4 nights a week. If you happen to run into some trouble, it's like booking, last minute. It's a hit and miss, right? At least here, it's like you said, and I can keep my stuff there, not have to worry about packing, and taking stuff home and leaving, got to pack up at the end of the week, unpack at the beginning of the weekend. And this way it just stays there, and I don't have to worry about it if I got to spend it a Friday or Saturday or whatever.
I guess the other part is, too, if you really wanted to, the wife could always go up there, too.
Yep. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sounds good. Hope you get it soon. So, all right, anything else before I pass her down?
So we'll let you continue on with the net.
Okay, thanks, Al. VA3IMW VA3IMW. Come on back in, Mac.
Okay. Yeah, I also had a little bit of wind issues here. My 40-meter wire decided to tie itself in a knot, and it broke off at the balance. So in advance of 8 o'clock, I was out in the backyard pulling down the wire, reconnecting things, and throwing it back up in the tree. So working seamlessly, of course. How did I figure that out? Well, when I turned the HF rig on and looked at 40 meters and saw that my noise level was less than S3, and I thought, goodness gracious, something is either very right or very wrong. And when I looked out the window, sure enough, the wire did not extend the way it should have. So, anyways, yeah, I guess it was a fluke wind, probably the same wind that gusted through and caused Chuck his demolition with his patio umbrella. Probably the same type of thing. Anyways, I've yet to figure out how um, a wire that was thrown up in a tree with a arborist throw bag, how it got wrapped around so many branches. That's kind of unique, but um, yeah, you couldn't do that even if you were climbing up there and doing it purposefully. But I guess that's what wires are all about. They go up easy, they last as long as they can, and for some reason, something will go wrong, and it's easy to repair. But station back in full operation, which reminds me, I still have to get my 80 meter wire strung up there again. It's been quite some time since that one broke, and I never got it back up in the tree because this one works so well, I guess. Um, it's a little crutch we call procrastination because I don't have to fix it because I'm doing okay right now. Anyways, also envisioning all the holes that I'm going to duff the ball off early tomorrow morning, and then I'll be frustrated, want to throw my clubs in the creek, and probably the last golf outing for this year. I'll put them back in storage, throw them down the stairs, making sure they bounce all the way down. Other than that, Larry, thanks for doing this one. I'm here for the duration.
Thanks, Mac. What about you on holidays? What are you doing?
I will think about that once I get my prototypes done in the latter part of October. See if maybe the wife and I can take some road trips or stuff like that. But right now, yeah, I got a lot of balls in the air right now, and got to get some stuff organized at work before I feel comfortable with putting my feet up for a week or two and enjoying that side of it.
Yeah, that's the worst part when you're doing stuff like that. You can't really leave it. So even though sometimes I could take holidays and I wanted to for the fact we're doing a system upgrade or something, I had to be there for it, or I was doing it, one or the other. Anyways, I was just curious to see what you had planned for holidays.
Well, we'll definitely be doing something special for Christmas. I'm not sure if we'll do what we did last year, but yeah, last year we actually ran away from home for Christmas. Spent the Christmas Eve and through to Boxing Day at Queen's Landing in Niagara on the Lake, being pampered. That kind of a nice thing to do for yourself. But if I could find a slightly different place with the same type of treatment, we'll see what that entails. But yeah, the other part of the equation is that our dog's getting on in years, and he needs to be taken care of on a regular basis. We hate to leave him with somebody else on a regular basis or for an extended period of time because of his dietary restrictions and other things that we've gotten used to over the years. And yeah, we're planning on making him as comfortable as he can, as long as he's going to last. So kind of the things that you tie yourself down to, and it's not a burden. It's just something you do.
Yeah, exactly, Max. All right, anything else before I pass it down?
Just me and Porky Pig for the time being.
All right, very good. Vanya, VA3XLJ, VE3LBI, what else you got for us tonight, Vanya? You going to do an activation over the weekend, you think?
I yeah, probably try or do something like it. So we will see. I mean, yeah, I'll try. I have to get a haircut and I have to actually give my grass a haircut also. I did cut the grass last weekend as short as I could with lawnmower, which is on the highest level. So I have to go even shorter this weekend because it seems to be recovering a little bit faster than I would like to after the drought during the summer. So I do have a question for you guys because I don't get often on the radio and I don't get to talk to people which I used to do. And there's the three of them which I didn't hear for quite a while now: the BMO, KKP, and WKG. Does anyone knows anything about them, and are they still kicking and screaming, or what's going on?
Personally, Vanya, I have no idea myself. I don't know if anybody else does or not.
VA3CJZ.
Go ahead, Chuck.
Yep. Kevin actually checked into the ARegNet on Wednesday. His battery was running out and on his portable, and I just logged him in, VA3NE. I haven't heard of Kevin and BMO either.
There you go, Vanya. That's about it. That's all everybody knows, really.
Okay, yeah, I hope they are still listening, so they just, send a shout or two our way, so that they are still around, so it will be, I don't know, good for me, I guess, for some reason, but I do miss those three guys because, just a couple of years ago, I mean, I could talk to them like fairly regularly, almost, I can't say daily, but it's a couple of times a week, so, yeah, so I'd like them, if they're still around and listening, not to be shy away from microphones. So back to you, Larry, VA3XLJ.
Okay, thanks, Vanya. All right, Dave, you're up. VA3CP, VE3LBI. What else you got before we do a 7-3 round?
Okay, Larry, VA3CP. Well, I got to fire a jovial dig at Bill, V3EKJ. Bill, you keep telling us that you're old. And you have all these excuses because you're old. But you tell us that you were a kid in the 60s. That means to say you're pretty much a youngster.
Well, it's all relative. But the other thing is, too, that I'm a firm believer to try to paint yourself as old as possible because nobody ever suspects the old guy.
Okay. So he's going to keep us all in the dark. All right. Nothing more, Larry. Thanks. And we'll do the 73 round and I'll head upstairs. V3LBI, VA3CP. V3IUK.
3 in October.
You pick that up from VE3EKJ? He says something back to you, Dave.
Oh, I didn't hear him. I think that V3IUK covered him up. So say again, Bill. Bill EKJ.
I'll be 73, 4th of October.
You're still a young pup. Okay. Over to V3IUK, VA3CP. Yeah, apologies, Larry. I had to run away from the radio, so I'm still here.
No problem, Bill. Yeah, we called you a couple times, skipped over, figured you'd be back. So we're just running through anything else. Actually, I'll go back and pick you up. We're not doing a 7-3 yet, but anything else to add before we do a 7-3?
No, just that hope to get out with Wade and get a chance to activate Griffin House possibly this weekend. So if that happens, that'll be cool. Other than that, nothing else. Just enjoying the net. Back to you, Larry.
Oh, you guys are sneaking off. All right, no problem. All right, Chuck, VA3, CJZ, what else you got before we do a 7-3 round?
VA3 CJZ. Well, Larry, I have a couple of questions for Albert, if he's still around. I was wondering about his shiny new tower, how he's going to put that up. You going to pour cement, dig a hole, or or what? I was kind of curious. And when do you plan on moving into the townhome? Back to you.
Yeah, still here. Tower. I haven't haven't decided yet. Maybe dig a hole, bury it half the top, well, not a half, but half a section basically. And then it gets strapped to the house, and then whatever height it goes above that.
All right, digging a hole. Sounds good. Thanks. That's all I got there, Larry.
Question VA3XLJ.
Yep, go ahead, Vanya.
Yes, I wanted to go out there because he's kind of headed to the Berry Way every day, like he's over there often. So that, you know what is that, the big building adjacent to the Innisfield on, when you are going north, it should be on the left side of the highway.
Which building is that, Vanya? Sorry?
Last time when I seen it, it was just the frame, and now they boxed it in. It's on the left side. So when you hit the Innisfield, so it should be Innisfield have like a 2 or 3 exits. I can't remember now. It's on the left side of the highway if you are headed north. I believe it's a green, but you know what? Memory doesn't serve me well.
Oh, yeah, I know which building you're talking. Broccolini, a company called Broccolini. They're building that. I think it's an Amazon building, but I'm not sure. I'm further down. I'm off of Dunlop and Barrie there. So Dunlop West. But I pass that all the time, yeah.
Okay, thanks for that, because I remember when they were erecting the steel and everything, and I could see it. Last time when we went to Algonquin, they pretty much enclosed all the buildings. So I was just wondering, but it does look like a warehouse. But anyway. Yeah, thank you, Albert. VA3XLJ. Thank you, Larry. I apologize for interrupting.
Oh, no problem at all, Vanya. That's what we're here for. So, all right, you got your answer on that. So, I'm going to go back and see if Chuck has anything else before we do a 7-3. Anything else, Chuck, you want to add?
No, sir. I'm good. Thanks. Back to you.
Okay, very good. Next, VE3 VYT. Ed, come on in. Last round before we do a 7-3. Anything else to add? How about you doing activation this week? Anything going on?
Not sure if I'll have time this weekend. I would like to, but it probably wouldn't be until Sunday if I do. So I will keep that in mind. I think Vanya asked about a bunch of guys. I did hear VA3NE on the radio probably about 2-3 weeks ago, and I also heard Pierre on the radio about 2-3 weeks ago. But each guy was very brief, and was only a minute or two. That was about it. I did meet a new ham on the radio. New amateur, just got his license about 2.5 months ago. Thought I'd mention his call. It's VE3 Echo Yankee X-Ray. Jean Charles. He lives in East Oakville, West Mississauga, down by Royal Windsor and Southdown. Uses a handheld at this point. Gets into the RSB repeater on 2 meters, no problem whatsoever. We haven't tried the Zoe repeater yet, but maybe if I catch him on the air another day, we'll try it and see if he can make it to that one. So that's all I got. Back to you, Larry, VE3 VYT.
Okay, very good. A couple I haven't heard on here either for a while. Well, obviously I haven't heard Chris, WPG, and I thought maybe Mark might have been on here tonight too, MHV, and I haven't heard KDT either, so I guess they're all busy doing other things. Give me a shout here. Anybody else wants to check into the Friday night ZOE Ragchew before we do a 7-3 round? Come on in. We're running down. VE3 EKJ. Bill, we're doing a 7-3 round. VE3 LBI.
I don't have much to add, but I am curious still a little bit, Larry. When you're in that net control, I don't think you ever tell us what you've been doing.
Right now I'm sitting here with a pencil in my hand. I wore the eraser out from all the mistakes I've made, Bill, and I'm trying to keep track of the people and their names on the page here.
Do what I do. Blame it all on the senior's memory. That's how I get off the hook.
So here you go, Bill. All right. Anything else? Got a 7-2. We're going to drop her down so we can do a 7-3.
listening.
Very good. Wade, you're up. VA3MCA, VE3LBI. We're doing a 7-3.
VA3LBI, VA3MCA. Yeah, 7-3, Larry, and 7-3, everybody on net. Good to hear everybody there and entering into the weekend. Hopefully it brings lots of POTA to everybody there and other radio things. That's it for me. I will be QRT. I've got a thing to jump off to now, but thanks for running it as always there, Larry. 7-3, VA3MCA, back to net.
Okay, very good. Bill, you're up. VA3UK, VE3LBI. Doing a 7-3.
Okay, 7-3 to everybody, and whoever gets out there and does POTA, enjoy. And thanks a lot for doing the net, Larry, and I will be around for a while after before I turn in. So thanks a lot for doing it, Larry.
All right, thanks, Bill. VA3BT, VE3LBI. Doing a 7-3 round at home.
Yeah, good net there, Larry. Thanks for doing it. Thanks for being there. VA3BT, 7-3 all.
Okay, Mac, VA3LW, VE3LBI. Doing a 7-3.
Well, Merry Christmas to all, and to all good night. Best of luck to Wade and Bill for activating whatchamacallit house. Anyways, that one. A lot of fun I had there, and it was extremely quiet there. So lots of QSOs in the offing for you. I'll let you know how golfing goes tomorrow night, and I guess will depend on Bill to be back at the helm at 7 p.m. 7-3 is all. This one's going to be QRT.
Hey, Mac, have fun driving your balls around the course there. Vanya, VA3XLJ, VE3LBI. We're just doing a 7-3 round, Vanya.
Yeah, this is a 7-3, guys, and hopefully I'll be around the radio tomorrow to VA3XLJ.
Thanks, Vanya. Dave, VA3CP, VE3LBI, just doing a 7-3 round.
Okay, Larry, very good. Place up 3 to all. I'm going to head upstairs, and I'm going to get a non-alcoholic hot chocolate. VA3LBI, VA3CP. Mac, you can get whatever kind you like.
Okay, thanks, Dave. Chuck, VA3CJZ, VE3LBI, doing a 7-3 round.
VA3CJZ, thanks for doing the net there, Larry. Everybody have a great weekend. I am going to watch the rest of the Toronto Blue Jays game, and tomorrow when it's daylight, I'm going to have a closer look at my wire antennas and make sure everything is copacetic. Too bad about your breakage there, Mac, but I think you got it fixed up, so good for you. All right, everyone, take care. VA3CJZ.
Don't forget to look at the wife's umbrella. Ed, you're up. VA3VYT, VE3LBI, just doing a 7-3 round.
Thanks, Larry. Everybody have a great weekend, and hopefully I'll hear everyone on the air sooner or later. VE3VYT.
Okay, last call for the Friday night ZOE Ragchew. Last call. This is the last call. VE3LBI. All right, that's it. We'll put a ball on it. Thanks, everybody, for joining in tonight. Once again, I just write down the call signs and the names. You guys make the net with the conversation. Appreciate it all. I'd like to thank Terry, VE3IQ, for the use of that repeater. And with that, Victor Echo 3, Lima, Bravo, India. I'll turn the repeater back to normal use. VE3LBI, clear.
Matt, you still around for VE3, KJ?
No, I'm QRT.
Oh, because I wanted to know if you could use a gift.
I can always use a gift. Does it come in 12s, 18s, or 24s?
Oh, well, it's more like about, I guess, a little over 100 feet.
All wired up and no place to go?
Well, I've heard you talking about what the tree ate while it ate your wire for 80 meters and such. I've had something hanging up in my garden shed for a long time, and I'd be willing to pass it on to anybody who could use it. It's an 8040 trap dipole, and I think it was Alpha Delta.
Traps are set up for multi-band, I take it.
Well, a long time ago, I had looked up the model number, and it's just for 80 and 40. I would imagine it would work on 15, although from what I've been reading in technical articles and such, everybody assumes that, a 40-meter dipole will work fine on 15. It does, but it doesn't work as good as you think, but sometimes you got to do some tricks or use something just for 15. But at any rate, for 80 and 40, if you wanted to hang it up there, it sounds like you've got wire for other stuff.
Absolutely. Alrighty. Well, look forward to seeing you on the 21st then, my friend. And yeah, that's always nice to see something that you can throw up in the air and take advantage of somebody else's hard work to get things working. So yeah, I do have an 80-meter end-fed wire that came down a couple of years ago, and I did get it repaired, but just never had the motivation to get it back up in the ether. So yeah, certainly putting my name on the tag, and we'll be looking forward to picking it up from you on the 21st.
Okay, I will bring it along, and wouldn't hurt to remind me the night before when we do the net.
All right, let me pencil. Oh, that's going to hurt. I was going to make a mental note. No pencils up there. All right. Thanks very much, Bill. Good to hear from you as usual. VA3IMW. I'll be clear on your final.
Yeah, VA3IMW, VA3EKJ. And I don't know if Bill's eavesdropping there or not, UK, but I got a little bit of